Yeah, welcome back to Garden of Glass. It has been a while, hasn't it? It's been since last year. So, man, it's probably been 6 months or more. So, a lot's actually changed with Botania. I went ahead and loaded in the latest Botania for 1.710. It's probably the last one. I think he's working on 1.9 now, something like that. Um, So lots actually changed. So let's cover that before we cover anything else. Number one, mana petals. If you remember a lot of recipes, let's find our. Where's our? There it is. Okay. Let's take a look at generating flora. Let's just pick one. Daybloom. No, those didn't take any. Kekamuras, which is one of my favorites. You notice now they're all mystical flowers, and there are no more mana petals. There's no more need to go drop your petals into a mana pool anymore. And number two, whatchamacallit, mana pools. Let's look at mana pools. What is this one? I didn't even see Fabulous mana pool. How do you make that one? What does that do? Does that make it really big? Holy shit, I didn't even see that. Okay, well that's new. The Everlasting Guilty Pool, that's creative. Can you make that? No? Okay. But number one, diluted mana pool is now Living Rock Slabs, and you do not have to drop it into a mana pool to make a mana pool. If you remember, you used to have to make a diluted mana pool, drop it in a mana pool. That would make a mana pool. Yeah, you would have to drop it in a diluted, so you'd have to make two of these, drop one in the other to make the mana, etc., yada yada. Now it looks like there's even a bigger one. I didn't notice that. That's interesting. I'll have to check that out later. I would imagine it's just a larger mana pool, which, hey, that's pretty cool, because, I mean, we're not hurting on mana. We don't use that much, to be honest. Just some little baubles and stuff, and really I use most of it when I fight the Gaia, which I haven't done enough of because I don't have nearly enough of those bauble things yet. But yeah, you just make a mana pool with the full slabs, and it looks like the new one with Shimmer Rock. How do you make Shimmer Rock? No. A rod of the bottom. No. What is this? Living Rock and Bifrost block. Well, how the hell do you get a Bifrost block? Elf Glass and your Rod of Bifrost. I don't have a Rod of Bifrost. Okay, well, cool. That's something else we can work on. I didn't know that, and that's new. But yeah, you no longer need to drop pools in there. You just make those things. What else is new? Rune crafting is changed. Now you get your runes back when you craft another rune. Okay, so let's say I use this one and then some other items, and I want a rune of gluttony, which you need for the Kekamuras. You now get those runes back. You don't get the other items, but you get those runes back. And that actually screwed up my rune making. I didn't even realize it until I came down here and I was making some runes. And it kicked out not only the rune that I wanted, but the two, I don't know what you would call them, the two up main runes to make it. It kicked them all out, and it screwed my whole system up. They kept dropping in there. So what I eventually had to do was come and change out this repeater with a red logic repeater and put it at 5 ticks. So the hopper had time to pick everything up before it started the process over again. So that was kind of, I mean, it's neat because you don't waste as many, because you don't really need as many now. You only lose the runes. Why am I flying? Where the hell? Come on. And upstairs. There we go. You only lose them now when you make a flower or an item. So if you're making runes, you don't lose the runes you use to make them, if that makes sense to you. I don't really have any I need to make, I don't think. Because you notice I made a bunch of these things, and now they don't disappear. I've got a ton of them. So even like when I make the Rune of Gluttony, and it takes the Rune of Spring and water, I think. I don't remember. Spring and winter and fire. Now you would lose the 2 mana diamonds, but you'd get these 2 runes back plus the Rune of Gluttony. So that's pretty neat. There's also a semi-GUI GUI on the, if I can get to it, tripping over all the red logic, on the runic altar. It will actually, when you're here and there's stuff in there, you'll actually see it floating around, and there'll be a little check mark telling you what rune you're making, so you can make sure you have the right recipe in there. It's actually showed me how stupid I am a couple of times, because it's like, man, this combination don't make nothing. And you can right-click both the runic altar. Why do I not have, and the petal apothecary? Why is this not showing up? The petal apothecary and the runic altar both. Once you make a recipe, you can, if you have the items in your inventory, you can right-click them now, and it'll put all those items right back in there for a second run. So it's not really automation, but it does make things a lot quicker. You only need to drop everything in there one time, and it'll do it a second time for you, which is pretty damn neat. That's real handy early game. In fact, it's real handy for me right now because I don't have this automated, but I don't make that many flowers at this point, so it's not a big deal. It would have been really handy much earlier for me. Anything else majorly new? I think the Gaia 2 is easier. I fought him yesterday, I think it was, and damn it, it's doing it again. Okay. Can I pick it up now? Come on. What the hell? My inventory keeps messing up. There we go. Something to do with Wayla. I gotta get that, figure out what's doing that and get my settings right. Fought the guy the other day, and he was pretty easy. Let's see, what else is new? What else is new? Oh, new item? Where is it? At least this was not in there before. It's called the World Shaper Sextant. What it does is it's kind of like the builder's block, but not as good. It's really only good for circles. But you know, it is a help because you just point it in an area, and then you just slide it out as far as the circle you want it to be. So let's go out to 10, and it will put down kind of a ghost circle at the level that you targeted there, right? So that's pretty cool. And then when you just go up and click it, no, what the hell is up with my, why aren't you disappearing? There we go, shift click, I guess, and it disappears. Is it shift click? Let's try that again. So now it'll just keep doing it. No, it was click that time. Okay. I got to figure out what's wrong with my controls. I don't know what keeps doing that shit. It's only like recently started, so I don't, I was messing around with Wayla trying to get the information right, but all kinds of messed up. Any other major changes? There is now a thing called a bauble case. If you haven't seen this before, this is kind of cool. If you're a bauble kind of person, you carry a bunch of different, and you got to change them out all the time. Now, you make that, and it's just some mana steel chest and some gold. Real simple to make, gives you a little case, and when you click on it, it opens up. It's got all your baubles in it. So like now, let's say I want to go fight the Gaia. I'm going to lose the Globetrotter sash because I want the Teutonic girdle. That keeps me from getting knocked back. And then I'm going to throw on a Tainted Blood pendant of speed. Yeah. And these will remain the same. I'll take potions and stuff for regen. That's why I don't use the necklace. You can see here I got absorption, and I'm a real fan of the emerald, ultimate emerald apple. That gives you like 10 minutes of everything, pretty much. Trying trying to figure out what else is new. What else is new? Bunch of new stuff. Well, that's about it for new stuff. So give me a second, and let me get some other stuff together, and we'll be back. All right, I was going to do a project this episode, but I'm not going to. Let's play catch up. You know, it's been a while. So recent changes, not too much, honestly. One thing that I did is I created a slime farm down here. So if we drop down, you know, we've got a lot of levels here. They all go down onto this little conveyor belt into some iron spikes. And I do iron spikes because the only drops I want off of these guys is slime balls, and the other things they drop are these souls, which it's a rare drop, but if I put diamond or gold, there's a lot more of them, and I don't want them. I just want them to disappear. And it's all picked up by the advanced item collector, goes into an energy condenser, and this one's set for red matter, so I don't have to worry about it building up too fast. It's produced maybe 5 red matter since this thing's been created. Now, I will tell you, this very top block, the level that this block is on is level 40. So our feet level is 40. I've not seen anything spawn on this top level. Now, according to the wiki, they spawn from level 40 down to bedrock or something like that. I would say, what is it? If my feet are 40, then this actual block is at 39. I think that's the way I wanted to set it up, and it didn't work. So I've never seen anything spawn on here. So maybe the very height, the very top needs to be 40. So like, if this block above the grass block is 40, then I should have gone down 3 levels from 40. So I should have started at, let's say, 39, 38, 37, and then at 36 put the first level, because this first level right here does not spawn anything, nothing. I've sat there and watched this thing, and you'll see them spawning everything else, but not this level. That just gets me up a little bit faster. It's slow going up. It's pretty quick moving around, but slow to go up. What other changes over here? Because you can see, like, one of the things that I want to do, of course, is get to the gem armor, and it's really expensive to do, and we're very, very close to being able to do it, just not yet. So this is my passive collection cheaty room, Cheaty McCheaty cheat sheet. It's not really. I mean, it's part of the game. It's part of the mods. But that one's empty. Well, that one's done. So these are the energy collectors. These are all MK3s. This is an MK3 power flower, and I kind of covered this before, but I didn't really. So if we break this, I'm losing energy right there. You can see we have an energy condenser right in the middle, and then on 5 sides of the 6, there are the black one is a relay, and it's also an MK3. And every side of the relays, except for the one that's touching the condenser, we have a collector. Now the collector takes all its power that it collects, and it pushes it into the relay. The relay then pushes it into the condenser if there's something in there, if there's a target in there. Okay, so like right now there's no target in here, but if we look at the relays, they're completely full. All the relays are completely full. This is just I'm cheating it even further with this watch of flowing time right here. That makes these things run really fast. Oh damn, they're all done. Okay, so it's a lot of power a lot of EMC that's being generated in this room. And if I put something in here to generate also, it will also be very, very fast. So if I take one of these and put it in the target, you can see, since it's completely full, it's going to dump all that power into the condenser and then put it into, or make it into the Eternalis Aeternalis, no, yeah, whatever. A fuel block, and but you can see how fast it goes just normally. So that's a lot of stuff. That's just for me. It's just a little too cheaty, man. This at least it takes me putting in. I started because I talked about this last in number 4. How this is an upgrade slot. It takes passive energy collection and it upgrades, and it's not quick. This started a couple days ago, real days ago, as a coal block, and then it just slowly goes up, and you can see it's going pretty slow right here. So let's take it out of this one and let's go put it over here. Now this one is sped up. This one's close enough to the watch flowing time to be sped up. So if we put it in here, it's gonna, you can see the numbers are going up much quicker over here than they are in this side. I mean, it's visibly noticeable how much slower this is. So that's number 2, and we should probably go sleep. What I have figured out is I have a magnet torch. I finally made one. I got tired of zombies attacking me all the time, but there's nothing you can do about it. It is the zombie call a friend feature. Whenever they get attacked or die or whatever, and from a player, they have the ability to call a zombie, and if the light level is 9 or lower, even though 9 is not high enough to or is too high for a zombie to spawn naturally, call a friend still can. Again, like I said, they can't get to me in here, not with the, what are these called, interdiction torches. This keeps them out. It's like a little mob force field, but you'll see little baby zombies bouncing out here. I'll come in if I'm out doing something, and there'll be like a zombie jammed up in this corner, stuck over there. So they just spawn. There's nothing you can do about that, unfortunately, unless I just super light this whole place up, and I just don't care to do that. I think it looks pretty cool now, and I would rather get rid of these little sparkly torches than keep them. I'd rather get rid of these things. So we're all set up now. I did this in the other world also, my project board. You can see here we've got quite a few things. I've pretty much moved the EMC collections to the shack over here, with the exception of the power dome over here. So that one, not too big of a deal. I have the stuff to put a Enderman spawner inside of our tower up there. That should help us out. Endermen are really good for experience. All of our experience goes, we don't need a lot of experience, to be honest. Even though I did not set myself up right, and a normal guy almost kicked my ass in this Zavishio stuff. I forgot to pull out my witherless rose and my knockback sash, and he was kicking the crap out of me. I was just withered the whole time. So yeah, it's good to have it around just in case you got to remake some stuff. I would like to make an automatic transmutation station. That's one way to increase our EMC kind of legally, anti-cheaty. You know, we're using mana to do that. I don't know if you feel that's cheaty or not, but it's less cheaty, I feel, because it's actually something I'm producing rather than just passive. I would like to make a village up here. Yes, you can get villagers here. I want to make I spelled it wrong. Not the imbued, but the imbued sword from Practicalities. It's probably the best sword that I have here. I'm getting real close to being able to make the gym armor. I think we'll be able to make that maybe next episode. I've already made the bobble case. That thing is cool. And if I don't make an automatic fisher, that will probably go along with the squid farm. There's no way for me to get fish right now. I don't have anywhere to fish. So those two might be combined. I may just come up with a fishing area, because I really only need one fish. I just need one fish, throw it in the transmutation table, or and then if I want to change it to a different type of fish, I just use mana and transmute it into the fish that I want. So that might be overkill. I don't know if I really need an automatic fisher. That's kind of dumb. I could probably just use the automatic transmutation station. But the squid farm I want to do, just because I think that would be cool. See them dropping and dying. So we've got some stuff to still do. I'm don't count on there being like 20 more episodes of this. There won't be. I'm definitely looking at moving on. I've still got a few things I want to do in the Less or More series, and there's still a few things I want to do in here. But it's really hard for me to play both of them because this one, I have super fly ability and speed, and the transmutation table makes things real easy for me as far as crafting. Crafting's super easy. And then I go over there and I come up to a cliff and I jump off and double click and nothing happens. I gotta remember I gotta hit F for my jetpack to work. And I hate that freaking jetpack. I have said it 1,000 times. I hate that damn jetpack. So still a lot more to do. Guys, I appreciate you coming by. Welcome back to the Garden of Glass. And until next time, I will see y'all later.